Hello everyone, welcome to the course Data Structures. This is Thulasi Chitra, Associate Professor, Department of CSIT, MLR Institute of Technology. In the previous session, we have discussed about circular single linked list creation and display operations. Now, in this session, we are trying to implementation of circular single linked list for that create and display functions. Okay, let us open our online C compiler GDB. There we will try to execute this program. Open online C compiler. Yes. Here first save the program. Log in into your mail and save it. The name is circular single linked list creation and display. Save it and here give a comment. What are the operations here we are going to perform? C program to implement circular single linked list, that creation and display. Okay. Now include the header files. What we require, as we have done in the single linked list, it will be like the same, only we will find the small differences. Include the header file stdio.h for printf and scanf, and stdlib.h for dynamic memory allocation functions, where we are going to include malloc function there, right. Now declare the structure struct node. In the single linked list we have only two pointers. One is we are going to read the data part, and another one is we are going to have the address to be stored. By using self-referential structure, we are going to declare it. This is the node structure for the single linked list, and declare the variables for it. Struct node pointer. First we require head and we require last also, followed by when I want to create a new node, then pointer n. If I want to traverse through the list, then we are going to use temporary pointer variable. Now what are the different functions here we are going to perform? One is create and another one is display. Right. Now try to write the main function. Take a variable, the choice variable, and here give a menu printf, enter, give the choice, right. First choice is create and the second choice is for display. Okay. After doing this, open do while loop and here enter your choice, which operation you want to perform. Enter your choice. Then followed by scanf, address of choice variable. Now here we need to have this, we need to have semicolon, right. Then have the switch case to perform that particular operation, right. Case 1, case space 1, right. And here we need to have the create function to be called, then terminate it by using break. Then case 2 display, and close the switch and close the do while and end up with the two cases. This has to take the choices up to 2 only, right? And close the main function. Now write the create function here, void create. In this, first allocate the memory dynamically by using struct node pointer malloc size of struct node and read the data value by giving enter data value and scanf, read it, address of n arrow data. Now first we need to check for the condition. What is the condition? Initially head will be null, right? And we have not initialized that at the starting also. We need to initialize it. Let me initialize here head equal to null also. Okay. Initially we don't have any list. Head equal to null represents you don't have any list. In that case we are creating the node and that node becomes the head and that node becomes the last. At the same time the same node will be a circular representation, right? For that we are going to write that at the after the else part. It will be applicable for if as well as the else, right? So that I am writing else. We are going to make last arrow next equal to n and last equal to n. This will be similarly like our single linked list what we have done already, right? Here we are going to include one more statement. We need to have a circular path. So that what we are going to do is the last next should be always assigned to the head. The last pointer address has to be stored with the head address, right? That's why we are making last arrow next equal to head. This has to be done for our circular single linked list, right? This is our creation part. Next, try to display it, void display. Now here we are going to initialize our temp equal to head. Now in the single linked list we are going to use the while condition to traverse through the list and we are going to reach the null pointer. But here in the circular single linked list you don't have the null pointer, right? That's why you should not use a while loop. We should go with a do while loop, right? Already we have discussed this in the previous session. In the previous video, once you can refer it and how the traversing is going to be done. Okay, do, and here we are going to first print the value printf %d comma temp arrow data. First data will be printed. Now we are going to move our temp to temp arrow next. Okay. By doing this, it will be skipping the first temp equal to head value and temp will be moving to the next location, right? Now your do while loop has to be ended. Temp not equal to, again the temp has to reach the head, right? Temp not equal to head, this loop has to be repeated. Okay, this is how the display function is going to be written. Come and close the remaining braces if you have anything left over. Let's save this program and try to run it. Some errors are showing. In struct node S we have got capital. Still you have some more errors. percentile D 49 line. Here we got some extra parenthesis, right? Run it. Yes, now enter your choice. 1. Enter the data value 10. Choice 1 20. Choice 1 30. Choice 1 40, and try to display it by giving choice 2. Yes, it is displaying. Let me display it in a proper way. Here it should be an arrow, right? If I am going to place this, let me stop it first and then add the change. Yep, arrow, right? Now try to run it once again. Yes, 1 10 1 20 1 30, and try to display. Here we have 3 nodes to be displayed, right? Like this way you can try to implement this program. And if I want to display based on the key, I have already explained in the previous video, try to implement it on your own. Okay, if you are unable to get it, please do comment in the session. Okay, let us see what is the summary we have seen in this today's session is, yes, we have seen the implementation of circular linked list creation and display, and try to perform one more operation on the same, display based on the key. Suppose I have the elements, I have read the elements from, now it is displaying like this 10, 20, 30 and 40, right? From the starting it is displaying. Suppose I have selected the key element from 30, then it has to display from 30, 40, 10 and 20. Like this way it has to display. Already we have discussed this concept in the theoretical part, that is circular single linked list creation and display itself we have discussed. Try to implement this one. Okay. If you have any doubts, please do comment in the comment section. Thank you.